Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexis Blake and I am a trans woman. I don't know why I pointed at myself, who shares her life and stories on social media, and today we're not in the usual place. Today we are in Marbella and there is a reason why we're here. So I have a consultation today for my female feminization surgery. We're going to go into it more when we're there. I'll not go too much now, but it's just more for my transition basically and to help me feel more and more comfortable in my own skin. So wait, Liam, come say hi. Come in.
I'm coming.
We've made a little holiday out of it as well, so also here.
Hey.
So we're going to take you with us if you want to come and watch. We're just on the way there now. I'm really excited, but I am kind of nervous, and I don't know why I'm not actually getting surgery today. I don't know why I'd be nervous with the consultation. I think it's just because, you know, when you build something up in your head for so long. I've wanted this surgery like since I decided I was going to transition, so 3 years plus probably more. So the fact that it's potentially starting to happen now, I'm very excited, but nerves with that as well. Anyway, we will see you there in a second. So if you're wondering what Facial Team is one of the world's leading clinics for facial feminization surgery. And what facial feminization surgery basically is, they offer surgeries to feminize the face and naturally make you look more feminine. So a lot of my features are so masculine on my face, so that's why we're here. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous and I don't know why, but let's go in. They've done, I think, over 2,500 people's facial feminization, and they've been going for 15 plus years. So like, they are one of the world's leading. That's why I really want to go here. So let's go. Whilst I walk up, hello future me here, whilst I walk up the hill, one of the other reasons I actually want to go to Facial Team is all of their before and afters that I've seen are so incredible. And what I love about the way that they do the surgery is they feminize what you already have. So I don't want to look like a different person. I still want to look like Alexis, just as if I was born a woman, well, a girl, and then grew up into a woman, if that makes sense. So once we'd waited a few minutes there, we headed downstairs for my scan. So I'm just being told here that I have to take all the metal out, which is absolutely fine, obviously. So I'm about to have a CT scan now of my head and I've got to take all the metal out. So I've got to take my hair out, which is absolutely fine, of course. I'll just pop them back in after. The truth is revealed. I think the scan is to look at the shape of my skull and what surgery is possible, because a lot of the surgeries are to reduce the bone, especially up here, which I'm going to have more of a consultation about with the surgeon soon. But that's why we're having this scan, if you're wondering. Is that it? Oh, no. There we go. She's natural. So I'm just heading through now to have the CT scan, which is basically just to look at my skull, is to look at the bone and the density and see if the surgery is possible, because quite a bit of facial feminization is to do with bone work and reducing the masculine bones, basically. Liam was watching in the room and he can see in the corner of the screen the CT scan just mapping out my skull and my brain. A multifunctional hospital, so there's other surgeries that happen here. Yeah.
But the facial team
It's just there.
team is only for facial feminization.
So now we're just heading down to the studio to get some photos taken in preparation for the consultation I will have with the surgeon. I am so excited for you guys to see the next bit. So they do a simulation of what the surgeries will do to your face. It's incredible. And if I look like that, I will be very, very happy after the surgery. I'm giving too much away though. I need to calm down. So let's head into the consultation now. I'm going to have the consultation with the surgeon just so I can discuss like what my concerns are. I know I don't have the most manly of faces, and I've had a couple of tweaks with my lip and hairline, and the makeup really helps when I have my lashes and my hair. But I can't go anywhere without makeup on, because when I do, I get clocked, and that's when people notice of me for being trans, and I want to be able to not have to wear makeup every day, like to the gym and stuff. So that's the ultimate goal, and it's just part of my dysphoria. For me, my gender dysphoria is aspects of my face which we'll talk about in the consultation.
So, my name is Javier.
Hello.
I'm one of the surgeons here. It's my pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Same. I have thought about what I would like. I would love to know your opinion. Things that give me the most dysphoria is my forehead,
Okay.
brow bone, and I don't know if my nose gives me dysphoria, but I broke my nose a few years ago and the bump on it and it's crooked, so this sort of area.
You have surgery on the nose or not?
No,
So
not
it's
yet.
your nose.
Yeah.
You have this, because very feminine nose.
I have had a hairline transplant, as you probably
Yeah, hair
can tell,
transplant.
and I had a lip lift surgery.
Okay.
Um,
That's why the scar.
Yes, yeah, the scar under my nose, which I'm very happy with both those
Yeah,
results.
they look amazing.
Thank you. I know I did it a bit backwards and I should have waited to get my hairline transplant, but I just couldn't.
You couldn't wait, yeah.
No, it was
No,
like
but
the
it's normal.
worst part for me.
And there is no problem on doing things in a different order, okay? We
Yeah.
just offer you the possibility of combining, but if not, for a hair transplant, it's always a good time. Yeah, it's mainly about the supraorbital ridge. All this, the frontal bossing is what is more exaggerated. Then your nose, as you mentioned, is about this small hump, but this angle is really nice. The tip is delicate, a little asymmetric, but that's pretty natural, normal. So it's mostly about this.
Yeah.
This is slightly square, no
Yeah.
problem here.
Yeah.
It's mostly about the position.
Yeah.
It's what we call a receded chin. I will show you later. Look upwards. It's a small one. Small cartilage. So if we consider like it's a normal hairline, so there's nothing to do extra already. If we can get this recession, it's gonna be good. I agree that it's slightly shorter than ideal. So if we can get a little higher hairline, it's gonna be more feminine.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's mostly about the supraorbital ridge, all the heaviness that you have on top of the eyes. So this is like causing like having a heavy look all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So the eyelid is gonna be visible. All this bone is gonna go. From the frontal view, it's very hard to see in a 2D photo the difference, but you will realize about lights and shadows, how the way of the light reflects and changes with that.
Well,
And
that's your
Brightens.
yeah, like you face on.
Yeah,
you don't
like-
mind face on its own.
Yeah,
when it's
I don't
upside.
hate face on.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't give me like lots of dysphoria. It's just when I like if I see a video of myself
Yeah, from
turning.
above.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
And then you have a good position for your brows. They are quite high, so
Yeah.
it's about just slightly lifting them,
Yeah.
okay, but in a natural way. So that's what we will get with the forehead. So it's a combination of the inside of same procedure. We modify the brow position, the supraorbital ridges, the orbital rim, so many things. Okay, you have very good cheekbones. Okay,
Yeah, you do actually.
so that's nothing. Okay, so this is the thyroid cartilage that we use, that we are going to be working on. Okay, there are different cartilages. All of them are essential for our living, so we need them. We cannot destroy them. Okay, but as you don't have a big one, it's going to be very easy to get a flat neck here. Okay, as you know, we're not going to create a direct scar here. Our approach is going to be hidden on the horizontal plane. Okay, it's a tiny incision between 1.5 centimeter up to 2 centimeter long. After a few months, it's invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. As you know, for the forehead, we are going to hide incision at the back or on top,
Yeah.
wherever
Back
you
here.
want. Yeah, what we normally recommend is behind the crown.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, because it heals very well. It's
Yeah.
the area that is the easiest to hide
Yeah.
because you have your whole hair to cover it.
Yeah.
In every single case, we remove a strip of skin from here because as we are going to be burying down the bone here,
Yeah.
there is less volume after the surgery. So when you
More skin can-
when you reposition the skin again, as
have
there
a
is less
strip.
volume, there is loose skin that you have to cut and trim. So you
Yeah.
can cut slightly more than what you
Yeah.
to pull this. Surgery itself, depending on what you choose to do, is going to require 1 or 2 nights of hospitalization. Okay, if you choose, for example, I'm going to do everything, doctor, forehead, nose, lower jaw, and the Adam's apple, 2 nights of hospital, and then 7-8 more days in the accommodation until we do the final checkup, where we do the stitch removal, we do the CT scan, everything, and from that moment, you can fly back home.
Whatever you want to do is, I fully support it, but I just think the risks and
Of course, there is always a minimum risk of something happening. Okay, the risk zero does not exist in surgery. The only risk zero is when you do not do surgery. Okay, so if you're accepting you are getting into the OR, that the risk is so small that it's like going into a storm and you get a lightning. No?
So now we're going to go into the virtual facial feminization. These are just some simulation photos of before and after. So this is before. If you look at my eyebrow and my brow bone, In the after, you can see it lifts up, more light hits my eye, and it gives me a slight brow lift as well. So that's more feminine. So now we're going to move on to my nose. So you can see my little bump in my nose from when I broke it. And obviously the tip as well is a little bit big. So they would reduce the tip, lift it up, and smooth out that bump. So now we're moving on to my chin. My chin's not necessarily masculine. It's just receded. So to beautify, it could be brought forward. That's an optional surgery I can look at as well. So then if we combine all of those surgeries together, including a tracheal shave, so an Adam's apple shave, that would be before, and that would be with all those 4 surgeries as after there.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
we
though.
will
Thank
be
you,
in touch
yeah.
anyway. So in case you want to have like a new thought or whatever, we can always arrange a video call.
No,
Okay,
I
we
think
have all the
that's-
information that we needed. The priority should be the forehead. The rest are much of an option, I think.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited.
Thanks for coming.
So we then sat down with the lovely Laura, who is one of the patient coordinators at Facial Team, and she just went through the pricing, potential surgery dates, different things like where I would stay, how long I would need in hospital, all the different bits and bobs like that, which is really handy to know. And we started, like I said, looking at potential dates for surgery. Would you guys like to come along with me? Hello. So we're now done. We just finished the consultation at Facial Team. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm very comfortable, and that's one of the best things about today. Like, I feel so much more calm about the surgery. Like I said earlier, I was really nervous. Those have gone, and the surgeon really like calmed me down. Like, explaining the procedures is very minimal risk, and even though it is on the face, because they're not vital organs that they're operating on, the risk is so low, which makes me feel better. And I know it makes Liam feel better. I can see him smiling behind the camera. But that's us done now, so we're going to go and enjoy the rest of our holiday. I will look to book my surgery if and when I have my surgery. Well, when I have my surgery here, of course, I'll do some content on it and share it with you guys. Hopefully it might help anyone out there who's considering getting this surgery as well. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!